Hello everybody, I'm meteorologist Cassie Knoll, and for the rest of your Thanksgiving holiday, well, I think the forecast is something to add to your list to be thankful for. We continue to see the relatively warm conditions, but again comfortable because of the dry air. We've got those breezy winds out of the east gusting as high as 25 to 30 miles an hour, and then the intermittent cloud cover, which at times could bring us just maybe a little sprinkle here and there, mainly for our inland locations. Like I said, overall not a bad forecast for your Thanksgiving holiday. After those high temperatures in the lower 80s, we'll be seeing our lows this evening dropping down into the lower to middle 60s. Just like we had this morning, that's pretty much how tonight will be once again across the Sun Coast, because we're not going to be seeing a lot of change with our forecast between now and actually as we go into early December. It all has to do with the pattern that we have going on around the country. It's what we call a Rex blocking pattern. I don't want to go too much into detail with you, but it basically happens when you have a ridge of high pressure sitting atop an area of low pressure. And with that happening, that means that the systems can't really move across the country really hardly at all right now. It takes something to kind of push them along, and we won't have that push until late in the weekend. That means that our travel trouble spot here through the Central Plains is going to remain the travel trouble spot, not just for our Thanksgiving holiday, but also for Friday and into Saturday as well. We've got everything from blizzard conditions in the Rocky Mountains to accumulating ice from Amarillo up to Milwaukee and Green Bay, and then out ahead of that, we have the potential for some very heavy rainfall causing flooding concerns. Again, not just today, but into tomorrow and the weekend as well. What that also means for us down here on the Sun Coast is that without a lot of change, our forecast actually is going to remain pretty pleasant for the next couple of days. We'll keep the breezy conditions around into Friday and Saturday, so for the boaters, that may be a problem for you. We'll finally start to see those winds slackening up a little bit as we go into Sunday and into next week. High temperatures will remain consistent, generally into the lower 80s, with some sprinkles coming back in your forecast early next week. Our overnight lows really are the only place that we'll see some change with some moderation of the air mass. We'll be going from the lower to middle 60s to the middle and upper 60s by early next week. We'll have a somewhat warm and muggy start to our December, but overall, again, the weather not too bad on the Sun Coast. Have a good Thanksgiving, everyone.